Thank my favorite deity, whatever that is. Thank God, thank Buddha, thank God of coffee. Yes.
And so if you put, if that's a 9y squared plus 25w6,
Then you're screwed.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the water.
And the what?
Water.
Third. Give me a third one, please.
H2O.
Okay. Cool. Great.
So what about this guy? What do we got? I mean, we really try to throw a lot of shit.
So as long as you can do, as long as those can be cut in half, you can do that? Problem?
They're square, not if they can be cut in half, right?
Cut everything in half. Can you cut everything in half? Why is that the determination? Because then I do it. And in the foiling, I put the halves back together and make a whole. So that's why the determination of can this be done is, can I cut them in half? Because that's what I want to do. Because I know then they would go back together and make a whole. Aw. So is everything in there, is it subtraction? Yes. Two terms, subtraction, check. Can everything be cut in half?
Yes.
You never know with me, I could have thrown something in there.
No.
If I would have, the answer is yes, that's much right. If I would have made that a 3, the whole thing is dead. Right? Everything has to be able to be cut in half nicely. We don't want to bring 1.5 in yet. So then you just do it. How does this get cut in half?
10.
10? A squared? B4. So then I just write the same thing over there, because this half times this half makes that whole.
Yeah.
And then minus plus. What about this guy? 7. X. Y5. Put the other half over there so that when I do FOIL it, the halves make a whole. And what about the middle term? Well, this times this is the opposite of this times this. Because they're all the same stuff, just with opposite signs. So that guarantees the middle term cancels. I don't want a middle term. That's good.
So it's just the same concept, just longer, just extended.
Yeah, it's built on the same concept, but it's a different way of looking at this specific problem. I'm not worrying about making, so I am worrying about making the middle term cancel, but I'm focusing on cutting things in half now. We never really did that earlier.
I think somebody's sneezed, bless you. Not sure. Just, did somebody sneeze?
So, my last little teaser.
Last teaser.
For the day.
Forever.
Forever.
No more math from now
Hold
on.
on, tease, no. Do math.
Every day.
Is that squares? Is that a difference of squares? No.
No.
What it is, yeah, because what's 8? Break 8 down. 2 times 2 times 2, so 8 is 2 cubed. And x cubed is obviously x times x times x. So I'm going to lay some groundwork in, and we're going to talk more about it next time, but I want to get this in your brain. No. I want this to make some sense. I should be able to do something roughly like we did over there, but it shouldn't be as easy. Because over there was half and half. Everything was balanced. Here, what we're going to end up doing is 1 of each, 2 of each. But then, is it balanced? No. So, one mistake people make is, very often now somebody think it's this. But we've done that kind of problem before. And you know when you do it, you get a whole shit ton of terms, right?
Yeah.
Which this does not have. This needs a lot of stuff to cancel. So at the very least, it has to have like maybe x minus 2, x plus 2. It's got to have some different signs. But none of that shit's going to work. Here's the only thing that will work. Did anybody watch Pulp Fiction? Get ready for this? No. So let me write this. X cubed is x times x times x. I highly recommend you do this. 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. Now this is kind of cool. Of course I would think that. Let me see, how do I do this? I want to do this a little bit color coded. Little dude, big dude.
Oh my god.
Maybe, I just made it. He's on the big side. But you want a little dude big 2. And that's because it's unbalanced. I really want this to kind of make some sense. It's the first time I'm trying to teach it this way, and to be really honest, I just came up with this 2 minutes ago. A specific thing. This is nice. Everything's symmetric. Is that, you guys see what I mean by symmetric? X9, X9. Because it's 2. So 1, 1, no problem. But over here, they're not going to be balanced. That's why one of these guys will be weird.
I'm glad
To
to
make
know.
up for some shit.
I'm
So
glad,
no.
I'm glad to know my teacher wins it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best kind. So x cubed, if I put 1x there, how many x's have to go there?
2.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because overall, I got to end up with 3 x's. So if I put 1 there, I got to put 2 over there. Same way we put 1x there, so the other one's got to be there, so there's 2 at the end. And I'm well aware that my accents get all out there.
Sounds very easy.
Yes. Well, that's what you can do because right. And then minus 1, 2. So what's going to go at the end over here to make 8?
4 and 2.
4. So watch this. 1x goes here, the other 2 x's go there. What I normally do is the cross through. 1, 2 goes there, the other 2 2's go there. All right, now watch. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Why can't I just stop there? This would be plus. Are you guys cool? Because then that makes negative 8. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I stop there? Because I'm a math teacher. You want to make your lives... No, stop. Let's check this. Let's check
Why
this.
did you tell me to stop?
Let's check. We get x cubed.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with that, Jeff? What the shit? Then we get minus 8. There you go, Jeff. But then we get...
4x.
No, not quite. And then you also get...
Negative 2x squared.
So that is why that's not the answer, because it doesn't multiply out to be this. It multiplies out to be too much. This is where Pulp Fiction comes in. So that I need somebody to come in and clean up all this blood. I need somebody...
You need the wolf.
The wolf, thank you. Exactly. Give him some coffee, set him loose on the tube, out the back.
Quentin Tarantino
If
says
you've never
the
seen
N-word.
Pulp Fiction, you're fine. You don't have to have seen it. I just need a term that will clean this up. I don't want that shit. I need somebody to come in there and kill him. We'll clean him up. So now watch this. What do you multiply negative 2 by to get positive 4x?
Negative 2x.
Negative 2x. Right? You guys good?
Yep.
Now notice this. Also, ooh, I got so many colors. Do you see why I put that there? Because at least it kills this guy. Now let's see if we're really lucky and it kills the other guy too. What's x times negative 2x?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it should be a plus 2x. You told me the wrong thing. Or did I write that down? No, I didn't. This, oh yeah, I'm being slow. To kill the 4x, it's got to be negative, right? So this has got to be a plus sign there. You guys split. So now that's negative 2 times 2x kills this guy. You with me? See that? And what's x times 2x?
2x squared.
Positive 2x squared. Hey, kill both of these things. Now watch. The shortcut to get the thing we just got here, because they're not always going to be nice like this. See the parts of this 2 and x? 2 and x? Right? So it's 1 of each, 2 of each, product in the middle. And that's going to be the same sign as this, and that has to be the opposite sign, because what's this guy's job?
To kill.
To kill the shit that I don't want, so it's got to be the opposite sign. Let's try one more, and then I'll let us out of here. I thought I'd try to keep us until close to the time. Just for once. Try one more of these. Y cubed plus 27. Let's make it one more interesting. All right. So this is a sum. One reason that I can do sum of cubes but not sum of squares, remember? And not sum of same. Sum of squares I can't do. It's related to the fact that I can't take a square root of a negative number, but I can take a cube root of a negative number. So cubes are always more relaxed about stuff. Squares are always uptight because they can't come out negative. Is that sort of? So I can't handle a sum of squares, but I can handle a sum of cubes. And you're like, whatever you say. So What do I write down? What is y cubed? Y times y times y. 27w cubed. 3w times 3w times 3w. Is that cool? I'll take that as yes. You stop right there. You guys, everybody cool with that step right there? So everything's got 3 parts to it, which means I can do this. I can do the cubes. I want the very first step, so it's a little dude, big dude, right?
Yes.
The very first step should make a lot of sense. The little dude's a little dude, so I put one of each in him, little tiny dude. So I put 1y plus 1 3w. So obviously the other 2 y's have to go there, so that when you do this, you get your y cubed, right? And then obviously the 3w times 3w.
9w squared.
Good.
So smart.
And that gives me my 27w cubed. You guys see that? Mm-hmm. So really the only part that should totally trip you up, or a little bit maybe, is the middle dude. And just keep in mind, he killed all the extra shit. You made those things happen, but along the way, other things happen. You're like, I didn't want that. So this guy comes in and takes care of those other things, right? So what sign does he have to have?
Negative.
To be the opposite, right? So he can do his job.
3wy.
3wy. Kick ass. Isn't that crazy?
That's cool.
And I understand, that's the way that most people hate, because you can't sink your teeth into it as much. It's sort of like you got to memorize it instead of squares. You can actually cut things in half, and here you're sort of remembering where things go. But the first step really, I'm hoping, makes 1 2 1 2. Okay, and then that guy, ah shit, he's just him times him. And there's this little, I don't like doing a lot of what I'm about to do right now, but this is fine. I don't like FOIL, remember that whole thing?
Yes.
Because to me, when I say that, when we teach that, it's like, oh, I couldn't do this unless I knew that. And that's bullshit. So mnemonic devices are good when I really, really need them, because it's too hard otherwise. But this I can live with. Same sign, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same sign. Opposite sign. Always positive.
So.
Yes, so it goes along with the wolf. And you're going to get some soap so you can get all that blood out. All right.
What S stands for?
Same sign.
Oh, same sign.
Opposite sign. Always positive. I still don't totally like that, but that might help remember the signs. If that's positive, that's negative, and vice versa. All right, that's enough.